Greetings, I'm Victor Castillejo, your seasoned guide, drawing from my years of experience working for top tech Fortune 500 giants and also as an entrepreneur. A warm invitation to watch the High Tech Business Consulting channel. Join me as we delve deep into real life business case scenarios where I will unveil battle tested tools and provide some perspective that should help you in your own life and businesses. Okay, making strategic decisions requires that you understand the market. I had a boss who once said to me, the market dictates the strategy and the strategy the organization. And I think he was quite right. So let's jump right into the total available market, total addressable market, and your market share. This information is the basics to build your own strategy. If you already know that your products have such and such feature and they perform properly in the market that you're going after because you use the GE McKinsey attractiveness model that we saw in the previous video. So now you need to really measure that market and see, okay, let's see how much of that market can we get, right? So we're going to be looking into that. The first thing I want you to notice, I'm sharing a couple of tables here. In the table on your left, you see some light blue shaded light blue and also some shaded in yellow. Well, the light blue is information that sometimes might be given to you with regard to, on the y-axis you have all the technology and services and features that you have from your product. On the x-axis you have the time. You want to understand how your market is going to be growing or decreasing. Then again, remember the GE attractiveness model. In the market attractiveness, one of the things that you want to understand is whether the market is growing or is not growing. If it is growing and your product is appealing for that market, there is a fit and you have the resources, so you go after that, right? So you see, you have your next year. So the numbers that were given to you on the year 1, 2, 3, and so on. Actually, I like to make it for 5 years. You can get from many sources. But once that you get, we'll see in the example next. Once that you get that information, you see, you can now say, based on the information that I have, based on the assumptions, based on what the clients are spending, based on different sources of information that I get, of that total available market, I'm going to address X percentage. Let's say 80%, 90%, 50%. It all depends. So you make the table which is next to your right. So in order to jump from one to the other, you have to make some assumptions because you will not always have all the information prepared for you. So you have to do like a complete business case. Let's jump into this real case scenario. What I did was to gather the team and ask, okay, where are we with regard to the total available and addressable market? We have very few we didn't have a lot of information, even though it was a top tech Fortune 500 company. But the information was very, I would say, timid. So we were addressing in the organization that I was working with, we were addressing only a few clients, and the market wasn't really, very appealing. So I said, is that the real market? So what we did was we started to get information from the importations, from different studies that were available there, and we put all that information together, and we start to make a real outlook for the next number, a real business case. Let me share with you what we did. As you can see in this Excel table, which is basically a very similar one that I've used, we put on this y-axis here, which is shaded in black with the letters, all the technologies and features that we have previously selected in the GE McKinsey attractiveness model. So we put all the technologies here and some models that were pushed to us because we not always can do what we want or what we think is right. Sometimes we have to follow what is ordered to us. Okay, so I asked the team to go to their own clients and ask them if they had a plan to invest on such and such a technology and such feature for the next years. Oftentimes, they did have a plan and they were able to share that information with us. Other times, we have to go into the client's own Security Exchange Commission, if it was a public company, information that is right there available, and really try to make sense of all the numbers that they have. Sometimes they say we're going to be investing in such and such technologies for the next 5 years and so on. So we got that information from the different sources. Also, because we didn't have all the information available, we had to make some business assumptions, and we did a complete process how to build a business case for each technology, and also talking to clients and getting some feedback and so on and so forth. And because we were also introducing some new technology that wasn't being used at that point in time, so we used the technology attractiveness, the technology adoption curve that you see here. So we use that curve, we use some numbers, some assumptions, some percentages and stuff of that nature, and we put it into our Excel, and we built a projection of the total available and the market that we were going to be addressing based on the information that we have. So what we came up with was this type of table that you see here. On year one, we had all the information, some available, some information that was guessed. The light blue was information that we didn't have, so we had to do all this business case analysis to make the number there, and then we did projection as we move forward for the next few years, and on year 2, 3, and 4, and so on. So we were able then to understand the size of the market more properly. And you see at the end, let's say that these are millions, or $242 million. And at that point in time, we realized we were selling 25 millions. So we said, oh, all of these technologies, if we really do some bold move, we can, start growing the market and having this a little bit more attractive for all of us. So that's what we did. And maybe what I want you to take out of this, because it will be too long to explain this in detail, but what I want you to keep in mind is to have your total available market, your serviceable available market, is fundamental to build and design your complete strategy. Remember what my ex-boss said: the market dictates the strategy, and the strategy the organization. You will not always have all the information, so you will have to guess it, and the best way to do it is to follow the ABC process for the business case analysis. And now you are ready. Once that you got all those numbers, you are ready to move to make some bold strategic move in your marketplace and be more successful. So that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video and it was helpful. And if you like this episode, don't miss the next one. It's going to be quite interesting. And if you like this video, please subscribe and ring the bell. And I hope to see you in the next one very soon.